And welcome everyone to the Riverside County Board Brief as we give you a brief look at what took place during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. My name is Pep Fernandez, and you guys already know this guy, Mike Walsh from Housing and Workforce Solutions. And Mike, you're back because we had an item on the agenda, not pulled, but still very important especially for residents maybe experiencing homelessness out in the desert. The Aloe Palms Apartments getting approval for, what was it, $3 million today by the board, correct?
Yes, so this was a really great partnership, not just between us and West Hollywood Community Development Corporation, the developer, but also the City of Palm Springs and our colleagues in behavioral health. The County of Riverside, we project-based, our housing authority, 25 project-based vouchers to match up with 25 units set aside under the No Place Like Home program that will be accepting referrals for homeless folks referred over by behavioral health, as well as like the $3 million in capital. And this is going to be all part of our greater program of trying to address homelessness throughout the county.
And Mike, so this is a big project. I think you said 70 plus units. When are we going to see construction begin on this in the city of Palm Springs?
The great news is that this project received accelerator funding from the state of California, so it's going to be accelerated and it will be starting construction this month. And so we'll be seeing dirt moved and people moving in within 18 months of this coming June.
And just a quick follow-up as well. This might be specific for folks who might recently experience homelessness. Is this addressed for seniors as well? Can you kind of dive a little bit deeper on that?
Yeah, so it's a program, a housing project designed specifically for seniors. And so 25 units will be set aside for those experiencing homelessness, but the others are for just low-income seniors in our community, and that all the rents are set at levels that seniors can afford, even those on fixed incomes.
All right, very good. That is Mike Walsh, Deputy Director from Housing and Workforce Solutions. Mike, always great to see you.
Thanks, Pep.
Appreciate the time. All right, during today's Board of Supervisors meeting, we had one presentation, and that was for the Riverside County Youth Commission. Let's take a look at some video as the outgoing commissioners were recognized here. A quick picture there. 4 of the 5 on the board were recognized during the meeting today. And we had a chance to, as our RivCo TV team went out to the Youth Summit just about a month or so ago. And here's some of the sights and the sounds from the Youth Summit put on by the Riverside County Youth Commission and its board.
But I feel like the biggest takeaway is just getting to hear the speakers and their journeys or whatever they have to say. I find it really inspiring. I think this year is probably my favorite year just because it really like hit home for me.
Who's got a heavy academic workload? Ooh, man. Oh man, that's like every hand in here.
Just how to deal with academic burnout. We just had a great speech. We had a great little exercise with blowing up balloons and blowing bubbles to show us some mindfulness activities that we can do to kind of clear our minds. Burnout can lead to all sorts of things like depression, anxiety.
I agree with what you said about how it's so cool to see just like my peers being here and other youth that are kind of reaching for the same goal. And I think it was great to hear the presenters as they kind of made me realize that we need to take into account some of the things that are going around us, such as our mental health.
We hope that you all had a wonderful time and learned valuable information, gathered informative resources, and feel empowered on moving forward in your futures.
Some sights and sounds from the 25th Annual Youth Summit. And in that video, we saw a brief glimpse of Supervisor Karen Spiegel. She was not in attendance in today's Board of Supervisors meeting, but if she was, I can guarantee she would have mentioned the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Prado Dam. Let's take a look at some video. In fact, we're going to start with a picture of the actual ribbon cutting from this past Friday. Many elected officials and dignitaries there for a project that has been years in the making. In fact, 10 years, according to Supervisor Spiegel to revamp, refresh, and repaint the Prado Dam Mural, celebrating the bicentennial of the United States of America, 1776 to 1976. But again, it's taken a decade with a lot of folks involved, community partners, the Army Corps of Engineers, of course, the County of Riverside, to come together and complete this project. We have a video of the entire ribbon cutting ceremony right now on the RivCo Now Facebook page, so you can check that out at your leisure. And finally, just a quick programming note, next Monday and Tuesday will be the budget hearings for the County of Riverside, so you can watch that as well as we discuss the budget for the next fiscal year. I'm Pep Fernandez. That's going to do it for this edition of the Riverside County Board Brief, and we will see you next time.